One of the most challenging moments in a veteran's life is transitioning from active duty to being a civilian. And we're also seeing a challenge with homeless veterans. So one local nonprofit is working to bridge that gap for a number of issues. So speaking with us now about that is House the Heroes Executive Director Kate Monroe. Kate, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Excited to be here. Thank you.
You are a veteran yourself.
I am.
Tell us a little bit about your military background.
Yeah, so I first went to college thinking I was going to complete college and be a teacher, and plans change. I came home for the summer and decided to go into the Marine Corps. I was in Marine Corps intelligence, but I ended up getting out earlier than I expected to, and I think as a result it left me feeling like I needed some closure, and so that's why we do a lot of this stuff for veterans. Yeah.
So tell us about House the Heroes and what it's designed to accomplish for our vets.
So House the Heroes is meant to partner with all of the local agencies in every city, including San Diego, that are transitioning homeless veterans through their 2-year program and then on to their next destination. So what we focus on is ensuring that we get all of those veterans the compensation from the VA so they can be empowered to go on to that next step.
And how does that work? How are you able to get in touch and get them money that you say is owed to many of them?
Yeah, I mean, it is owed to you, and a lot of people think they need to deserve it, which is why they don't get it. We say it's owed to you. You went in whole, you came out less than whole, and you're owed that delta. So what we do is we partner with these organizations. They all bring 20, 30 homeless vets that are in transition to one place in 2 hours. We make all of their claims and prep them for their C&P exams so they can go face the VA with confidence and can win their $1,000 to $3,000 per month.
And so then from there, you're able to set them up with housing that really has that money set them up for life so that they can continue a productive lifestyle.
Correct. I mean, if they're not trying to be homeless and they're transitioning toward permanent home ownership, not home ownership, but home rental, permanent place to live, providing them money is the highest best use of our time, because it does take money, as you know, to rent something here in San Diego especially.
Yeah. So tell us in particular about a Gold Star family that you helped. I mean, this is also money that's owed to those families as well.
Yeah, so the Hahn family, I was brought them by Ray Flores of the California American Legion. He said, I have a family and it's going to be a hard case. I don't know if you want to take it because it's almost insurmountable, but I think you can do it. And so he told me their story. Jared, the dad, he is a veteran himself. Their son committed suicide, and so that's what makes them a Gold Star family. He was serving in the Army. So they went through that tragedy, and then Jared had a massive stroke that has left him totally paralyzed, where he can basically only talk. They were supposed to get to go to Colorado for rehabilitation, and the very next day the insurance said, I'm sorry, that's not going to happen, after they packed up their house, after they put everything in storage. So the kids have been with their grandparents, the dogs have been in foster care, his wife Vanessa has been sitting by him working full time. So we wanted to step up big for them. So I made his claim for VA compensation so he can get more money into his household. We also helped him contact the VA to get him out of his facility into a house. Found them a house. We took them shopping for furniture that they didn't have, and we helped them move just this last weekend and gave them a $5,000 check. Because our philosophy is, if we see something that we can help with and you bring it to us, we're going to step up for our community, for our veteran families.
I mean, really, it's arming a lot of them with education as well, because you say so many of them are not even aware of what they're owed from the government for their disabilities within the service. And this is giving not only the information, but sort of walking them through that process in a legal sense.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, if you just look at San Diego, we have roughly 200,000 veterans here, whether they're homeless or otherwise, you know, veterans just like me. But if all 200,000 veterans would take me up and just take our free courses, I want to give it to you for free. You can find them on kateonkusi.com. If everybody did that, that would put $2.4 billion into our local economy, just our local economy, per year.
And that money is calculated how?
It's depending on your disabilities, right? So they have an interesting rating system, the VA. It includes your mental health, any orthopedic issues, traumatic brain injuries, stomach issues, and you go and you make your claim, and then the VA adjudicates it and you get paid. I mean, a lot of people are only 90 days away from getting paid if they would just start now.
Wow. Well, as you mentioned, Kate on KUSI, that platform is there for people to use and hopefully get connected with you for these free services for our veterans that are so deserving of it. So I appreciate the time, Kate, and the education, and thanks for being here to get the word out.
Yeah, thank you so much, because it's really important. You know, we have a huge veteran population in San Diego, so we're here to help. So find us at Kate on KUSI.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.